Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to cut this flare short dress. It's a sleeveless dress. So please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, press the notification bell to get notified, like, comment down below. So let's get started. A short flare gown. So it's divided into two sections. We have the upper side, then the down part. So we'll make the up side, which is from the shoulder to the waist. Then from the waist we attach our flare to make it a gown. So let's get started. We're using this fabric for the tutorial. So this is the main fabric and this is my lining. I had to infuse my interfacing. I used hair stay on this one, on the fabric. Then I used paper stay for the lining to give the fabric some weight. So you do it with your pressing iron. So this place becomes my starting line. So the measurement I'll be working with is, so shoulder measurement is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8, plus half inches, making it 8.5. So I'll input it here. Then I'll measure 3 inches here for the neckline, which I will adjust. This is just like a guide. So on this shoulder side, I will come down by 1 inch. I will just slope it down 1 inch. This is the neckline. To get our arm scape, we divide our bust measurement into 6 plus 1.5. Sometimes you can use 1. So 42 divided by 6 plus 1.5. So I'll be placing it here, 8, which is here. So I'll draw this line straight down. For the folding of the fabric, you divide your bust measurement, because the bust measurement is the widest part of your body. So you divide bust measurement into 4, then you can add like 5 or 6 inches to the measurement. For example, I divide my bust measurement into 4, which is 10.5. So I added extra 5 inches to it. So that 5 inches is for the joining allowance and every other thing I will do. So the next thing I will determine is my bust point, under bust, and the waist. So from here now, bust point is 12, under bust is 16. So 16 inches, when you add 3 inches to 16 inches, you get your waistline. So our waistline now is 19, so I'll just do 19.5, which is here. So the next thing we determine now is the bust point. The bust point. So our apex to apex is 8 inches. So 8 inches divided by 2, I'll get 4. So I'll add half inches to it to make it 4.5. So I'll roll it straight down. So now I'll go down by 1 inch. Then go up by 1 inch on this line. So on the under bust area, so I'll be removing 2 inches for the dart. Fine, so I'll do half inch here. Then 1.5 on this side. So this is, I'll connect it to meet this line. Then on this part, I'll shaping it. I'll curve it to meet this part. Or you just curve it. Use your free hand, shape it to this point. As you can see. Then go straight down. So this is it. So now we determine the midpoint of our arm scape. The midpoint is 4. So this is the 4. So I'll connect this line to meet this line. So this is it. Then on this area, I'll go down by 1 inch or 1.5. Here. Let me do 1.5. Then from here now, from that line, I'll connect it to meet this line. Then since I took 1.5 here, I will replace the 1.5 on this side. So I will replace the 1.5 here. You can even do more than, you can add extra ½ inch. So after joining, you can trim it out. It's better it's more than enough than it's not enough. So now we have to redraw our armhole because of this dart we took on this part. So the next thing we'll input now is the neckline. I'll take 4 inches here. I'll take it on this slope, this shoulder slope. 4 inches here. Then 5.5 inches down. So on this part, I'll go in by 1 inch so that I can curve it out. 1 inch here. Then on this shoulder line, I'll add ½ inch here. ½ inch like this. For the shoulder joining, final measurement on this part. So the bust measurement is 42. 42 divided by 4. We have 10.5, as you can see. This is 10.5. Then I will add extra 2 inches to it. The round under bust measurement is 35. 35 divided by 4. We have 8.75. So I'll place it here. Here we have 4. Then I'll remove the 4 measure here. Then place it here. Plus the 2 inches here. And our waist measurement is 38. 38 divided by 4, 9.5. So we have, what do we have here? We have 4. So I'll minus the 4 out. Place it here. And place our 9.5 here. So I will add my 2 inches. So the next thing, I will just connect this line. Before you do your final joining, use your tape, take your measurement. If it's more than, you can trim out. So make sure you take your measurement over and over and again. As you can see, I'm cutting the lining and the fabric together. So let's cut it out. So as you can see, I've done the cutting out. So I've notched this area, this bust area, just notch it, and this other part. So I'm done cutting. So the next thing I will do is to cut the back. So now the measurement, this is the same measurement with the front. So our dart is 4.5. So I'll place it here, 4.5. Then I'll come up here. Our bust measurement is 12. Our bust measurement is 12. Then we'll go up by 1 inch. So we are stopping here by this point, which is 11. So the back dart is 8.5. So this is the 4.5. So we'll draw our dart, half on this part, then half on the other part. So we'll connect it to meet this line. So this is the back. So we just hold this dart straight down. So on the bust side, so now we'll take our measurement, take it down. Then at the bottom, I'll shape this place out. You know, the front and the back, they are not equal. So you go up by 1 inch on this side, 1 inch. Then we'll shape it to this end. See, which will remove this part of the. We'll remove this part. So then on the zip side, by ½ inch. Yeah. You just measure ½ inch here. Then reconnect your zip line. So now we'll be placing our measurement. Bust measurement is 10.5, which is this. So we'll just add our 2 inches the way we added at the front. Then the waist, 9.5, you can see, 9.5 plus this 1 inch, making it 10.5. Then plus the 2 inch allowance here. So we'll connect it down. So the back neckline, I'm using 4 inches here, 4 inch by 2 inches. She wants it. Then also put my 1/2 inches for the sewing, the shoulder joining on this part, as you can see. So I'll notch my zipper side so that I'll know where to join when sewing. Then my dart so that I'll know where to sew. So the next thing I'll be doing is to join. So as you can see, I'm done joining the sides. You can see. You can see how it is. So the next thing we'll do now is to take our final measurement. Remember when I was cutting the fabric, on this part, I was supposed to go in by 1/2 inch. Before I go in by 1/2 inch at the mid area, I divided the armhole into 2. So I'm supposed to go 1/2 inch. So it's not too late. After joining, you can still go 1/2 inch and shaping your armhole. So as you can see, I didn't pad it. So I don't want padding for the dress. So I didn't pad the bust area. So this is it. So this is the back. So this is the back. So the back armhole is more than the front armhole. So what I will remember from this part, from the shoulder down, we took 8 inches. So I have to reshape my armhole. You can see from this 1/2 inch. So this is 8 inches. You can see 8 inches. So now I have to reshaping it to match up with the back. So the bust is 42. 42 divided by 4. We have 10.5 here. Then the round under bust is 35 divided by 4. We have 8.75. So I'll place it here. So this is it. Then the waist area is 38. 38 divided by 9.5. So I'll place my 9.5 here. So I'll connect it out. So now I have to reshape my armhole. So on this part, on this part, I'll come out by 1/2 inch here. Then reshaping my armhole like this. So this is it. So this is my bust area, as you can see. On this armhole side, I will just come out a little. So this will be my final. This will be the measurement I will be having. Please, if you don't know how to make this tailor's arm or ironing ball, please check my channel. You can see it's very useful when you want to take your measurements. It's the back. This is our zip line. This line, not this one. This line. So place this like this, just to get our final measurement. So this one will enable you to know if there's any excess at the back or at the front. You can see. So this is just a perfect way of knowing if the back will be longer than the front. This is a very perfect way. So I'll place it. So now you can see that this place at the back, I have to trim it out. This place, I'll trim it out. So as you can see, the front side and the back side has to meet. See it? So the next thing we'll do now is to join. We'll do the same thing for the lining, then join the side, join the shoulder. Then use our lining to turn the neckline. So as you can see, I'm done joining the upper part, which is 19 inches. You can see I've joined it, the shoulder, the lining, the neckline. So the next thing I'll do now, I'll take the measurement of the waistline. So I'll take the measurement from here straight down. What I have is 41. You know, it's a dress that has flay at the waist. From the waist down is flay. So the full length of the dress is 39 inches minus the 19 inches. No, the upper part we use 19 inches. So 39 inches minus 19 inches, we have 20 inches left. So the flip will be 20 inches. So I'm not going to cut exactly 20 inches. I will add some allowance to it. I'll cut 22 because I will fold the down and join the up. So we'll be cutting 22 inches for the length of the flay. I'm using 3 yards of Akara fabric for this dress. So this is the remaining fabric out of the 3 yards. So I want to cut the flay from it. So the length of our flay is 22 inches. Then our waist measurement is 41. So when you divide 41 into 4, I have 10.25. So the waist circumference, including the zipper allowance and everything, so the waist circumference will be 10.25. Then the length of the flay will be 22 inches. I don't want to join the down part of my flay. So I rather join it by the side instead of the down part of the flay. So let's cut. So now at this edge, I will measure 6.5. Let me see if I can get my 10.25. Let me just mark it round and see. I'm using the manual method to cut the flay. 6.5. You can see. So now let me check and see if I can get my 10.25. Yeah. So this 6.5 will give me my 10.25. So that's what will be my waist circumference. This one will give me half of the flay. Then I'll cut the remaining half on the other side. So the next thing we'll be taking is the length of the peplum. So as you can see, I've measured it like this. So this will give me half. So this will give me half of the flay. So I'll cut the other side the other way around. I will show you. So at the end of the day, we have the joining by the side, not at the bottom. So let me cut it out and show you. So now as you can see, the part I cut on this side, I've placed it on this other side to cut the other half of the peplum. Full circle. This is the front and this is the back. So this is the front of the flay and this is the back. The back has two joining, two openings. So this side is for the zip and this side is the zip opening, and this side I will join it to this other side of the flay. So as you can see, this is the full length of the dress. This is the flay. This is the top. The fabric remaining was not enough for me to make the type of sleeve I wanted, so I decided to turn it to a sleeveless dress. You can see, this is it. I reduced the shoulder measurement by 1 inch, curve it out, then I use my bias tape to turn it inside. As you can see, this is the front and this is the back. So thank you for watching. See you in my next video.